So hi everyone, my name's Claire, welcome to the channel. This channel is about helping you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Oh, and I think it's about time we turn on the light, so that could have a symbolic meaning for you. Yeah, so it's not long after 441 my time, so whenever that happens it always feels like a wee bit more of a more important message because it's 144 backwards. I think actually, now that I've started, it's exactly 444. So to me, that is angels all around. So it could have some different kind of meaning for you. Everything I do is channeling, meaning the way that I approach every video is going to have something to do with whoever this message is going to be for. Because keep in mind, I do videos every day, sometimes several. Sometimes I haven't even filmed it on the day. I've filmed it like weeks, months in advance sometimes. Some of them, there's even some that are sitting there from years ago, by the way, would you believe? And I just get the nod when to release it. And it's because I pick up on the future so far in advance that most of the collective just aren't ready for the message. Like, meaning like hardly anyone's going to resonate with it because we're not there. And I'd say that's the majority of the ones I put out. But it really just depends, you know. Some of us are going to resonate with the shorts. I know that I do sometimes, not all the time. And definitely not the ones that are like, oh, your person's coming today and all that. You know what I mean? It's just that it's just what I'm used for to keep people in this high vibration, divine love. I just channel whatever the message is that's coming out. So anyway, we're sending some sage your way. So I'm just actually trying to think. So what are the 144 again? My eyes got led down to. The synchronicities I've been led to are a lot about stars, a lot about gold stars. Like just when I was decluttering and tidying there, I was picking up, you know, like Christmas stuff. So I was getting drawn to gold stars. So I don't know how that'll come into it, but kind of reminds me of like Leo moon right now, shine bright, fuck the haters kind of vibe. Like, you know, Leo, wherever the Leo is in your chart, if you do shine bright in some kind of area or you're in the public eye, it doesn't always necessarily need to be like in the public eye is what a lot of people would say. Like, it can just be like that could be your own personal Facebook page or something. Do you know what I mean? It's in the public. Well, however, because some people have got ridiculous amounts of folk on there. But you know what I mean? Like, or you could be like on a public platform like what I do, or and it doesn't need to be this one either. You know, blah 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 blah. But that's what kind of strikes me is that, you know, Leo is about shining bright, peacocking, and well, yeah, when you're good at something, you can get a lot of jealousy around you. Because look, they're pulling me to toxic. They're pulling me to that. Yeah, you can get a lot of people haters. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So it was so funny when I got up. I was just like, this is. I was going to come on like right then because I was just I just felt, and I just feel I've got quite a happy energy, right? Quite a jolly energy today. And there's not really any massive reason for it. Like, I actually feel it is to do with, because all these things have arrived for my house. And my mum was kind of like, oh, what the fuck has she bought? Do you know what I mean? Did she even, you know what I mean? Because it's like, but usually it would be like, you know, like, I don't know, just like another card deck or something. But actually, I was very practical about things. And like I said, it is just funny. It's as soon as I turned 40, I seem to be better about my spending habits and that. But yeah, I got all these different things to it's just basically declutter my washing. Because I've always got the washing machine on, right? And, um, and fair enough if I had like kids and shit like that, or like a family, you know, fair enough, your washing machine's never, you must just constantly be at the washing machine. Do you know what I mean? I know people are going to hear me out there, but you know, it's only me, but I'm like, how do I accumulate all of that? So anyway, but it just does my nutting because I take I hang the washing. By the way, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but it's going to make sense to someone, so I'm going with it. And it could be symbolic. So it could be literal that other people have got this problem, or probably likely because I'll attract a lot of other people with like ADHD and different kinds of things that are similar because they all overlap. You're probably hearing what I'm saying. But honestly, that was the best fucking thing I've done because I pile up all the clean clothes in the corner of my kitchen. And most of the time it's like, because I pure live in my jammies, basically. Do you know what I mean? Or even when it's in the winter and I'm going down the beach, I just chuck on in because I got my coat on. It's actually when it gets to round about now, I have to make more of an effort because, you know, you've not got your coat on, and it's more about what you're wearing. You know, that's the way that I see it. Although I like to look good in the winter too, and if I was actually going somewhere other than the beach, I would have on a nice, you know, I don't know, I would be wearing something decent in that, like a jumper dress or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm just in that mood to get all sorted out. So anyway, I got things to basically declutter the clothes so that if I am putting the clean clothes in this corner, the doom corner that I put them, then it looks a bit tidier. So anyway, that's just basically, that has picked my mood up a bit because I spent all day yesterday on my day off doing that. And will it, you know what I mean? So there you go. Even if, because my random happiness has come from decluttering and cleaning, it could be that your random happiness has come from something else, but that has lifted something. It's like, yeah, like it just looks aesthetically better because I got something for my laundry, as you'd say in America as well, that's better because it was just a bag before, and then, like, you know, it said laundry on it, but it was like the washing would just pile up and that, and it just looked really messy. So I've just got this thing, but it's like enclosed, and it's just, yeah, it's just, I like it. But anyway, and it was all about the food today too, guys. I had chocolate orange pancakes, and I was like, oh my god, like, you know, this is so Taurus season. It's like, but no regrets. It was like a little bit of happiness. It was like, yeah, it was a little bit of happiness that I needed on a Leo moon, so absolutely not regretting that one. Anyway, so they were gluten-free as well. Not that I'm bothered about, you know, I was trying to do that for a while and I just kind of fell off the wagon. It's like, you know, but it isn't good for you. But yeah, so I thought they might have tasted like shit, but they were actually quite nice. It was Asda. If you're local and you're wondering, they're pretty good. I put them in the toaster. So let's get on with this. So the other random thing that happened was I found this poor butterfly that has been de-winged. So it's back to a caterpillar. So that's kind of symbolic, isn't it? Like something's went back to the beginning. And it's just, it's my, you know, my wee niece, my wee 4-year-old niece has like ripped the wings off. So I think I remember one of the wings coming off and then she must have hid away. And so, but anyway, I thought it was kind of funny that it's like, it's meant to be a beautiful butterfly and now it's just that. So again, whatever that means. And let's spray some Florida water. Oh, nice. Right, so what I had a download about recently is, because it is the flower full moon a week tomorrow on the 23rd of May, what I'm going to do is, with the last of this Leo moon energy, I feel I might film as many videos as I can all on today so that I can release some solely over the next week. And again, maybe just extend that break to myself because it just rests my voice. Because actually Mercury is about to go into Taurus. Actually, that must be tomorrow, or it could even be in the wee hours of later. But Mercury's about to go into Taurus, and I actually have Mercury in Taurus, and it is all about the voice. It's got a lot to do with singing too, by the way, so I feel that's why, I only realised that not long ago, but I think that's why I sing quite a lot too. But yeah, right now Mercury is, obviously that came out of shadow, so it's been direct a while, but it's out the shadow, and it's in the very last chaotic and erratic degree of Aries. So there could be a lot of truth coming out today in your life, in the world, in your personal life. I definitely know that I've been shown some interesting synchronicities, just for me, but it's just kind of like, yeah. So again, I don't feel guided to share because it feels like it's one's just for me, and I can't really describe what I mean. So anyway, let's shuffle these. So this is going to be the Venus and Taurus message for Divine Feminine. Now, you can be a Divine Feminine, female or male, and it's not going to be for all Divine Feminines. It's just going to be whatever resonates. Look at what I was just... Oh no, look, this is weird. So I actually thought that said moderation, because there is one, but it says motivation, which makes even more sense of what I just said. Like, I'm motivated to get on with stuff that I've left sitting stagnant for a while. But I thought it was going to say moderation, so I thought it was going to say everything in moderation, so whatever is going to be resonant. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Oh, right, so that's going to be very relevant for some people. And talking of fairies, actually, I actually got these Sacred Site cards after being on... I'm not going to... They're quite lengthy, so I don't think I'm going to use them right now, but after being on that Zoom thing at the weekend about, well, sacred sites and legends and stuff like that, it really, I'd had my eye on them for a while, and it kind of inspired me to, but I'll use them when I'm more in the mood. But it just reminded me of that. Right, so what have we got? But we're going to use the flower cards because I've got a very special bond with these flower cards, particularly with my mediumship part of me, and yeah, and the flower moon. And so I shared it in the video that I published yesterday. So I filmed that on Monday, and I just published it late last night. And I didn't even watch the flower video from last year. I just went and found the one that was today's date, the 15th. And it looked like, even by the title, that it would have been scarily resonating with now energy. So that's what I mean about time is an illusion. It never fails to fascinate me about my own things that I channel out, about collective things, when I find other people's general stuff that feels like it's for me, but it hasn't caught up with it yet. And like I share quite often, personal ones that I've had from several different people that resonated at the time, but you know, it's yet to manifest. It's, you know, it's quite interesting. I don't know, I just find all of that totally fascinating. Oh, there's this guy in that too. Fucking apologise. Seriously, just do it. So there might be something about needing to apologise, like, you know, and that could be the Mercury in Aries. That's very honest energy. It could be a very direct communication coming in, but let's just see. Right. So what have we got for the feminines out there? And masculine's feminine side. Wise soul. Well, that's definitely us, isn't it? I'll take it. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the power to help those around you. So yeah, you do, divine feminine, regardless of your gender. A lot of you will be extremely old souls like myself, and even if you're not as old in a soul as what myself and others are, although I do feel that is the majority. Oh my god, is that the? I thought it was the world energy one, but oh, interesting. Yeah, you know what I mean? You've got an incredibly wise soul, and a lot of you have got this gift of alchemizing the energy around you and for others. Cleanse your energy. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. So if you have soaked up too much of the world energy, because I did think it was the collective one, maybe it's in one of these. Oh, beautiful card right there. That's one of my favourite ones. Yeah, if you've soaked up too much of the world energy, or your own negative thoughts are getting a hold of you, or maybe you're picking up on your twin, because I actually feel that's for divine masculines. We'll see when I do divine masculine. Don't let others coerce you into a decision. You know in your heart what the right choice is. Peer pressure. The reason why I'm saying that is because that's why I started laughing. I started saying it and I went talking about something else. When I got up and I was about half asleep, like, I decided to just chuck on like someone's tarot reading, and again I was just like thinking to myself, I fucking love YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I've said before, I've been addicted to YouTube at certain points, and I can fall. It's an ongoing thing. It's not like, oh, like now I feel at a healthier place with it, because I'll just allow myself to watch a couple and then I'll do something else, and you know what I mean? I'll either have a client, or and especially because I can sit on Zoom for hours, or I'll go and do my housework, or and not necessarily, because I know I could listen to a video and do my housework, which I do often do, but I'll now put an audiobook on, and I'd actually fallen out of doing that for a couple of years, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was, so I feel in a healthy balance with it now. So although I'm talking about YouTube, what is your advice? Like, could it be, well, I'm not even going to reel off the things, because some folks' things could be, you know, a bit more taboo, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, what is it that you're like, right, this is just a bit too, you know what I mean? Like, and again, another good example is like, watching too many, the same thing, watching too many tarot readings, or watching too many twin flame videos, or you know what I mean? Like, you've got to keep things in balance. But I'm laughing because one of the ones I was watching, it was just, the reason I love it is because, like, I just love the way some people deliver their messages is fucking hilarious and on point. And again, that's something that people say to me, and have said to me along the way. So I love it if I'm that entertainment and wisdom. See what we done there? And because I cleanse the negative energy. But it's just like, you know, some of the ones I've found more recently, like, it's literally through somebody's talent in tarot, but like, and this is funny, they're pulling me the word entertain as I'm saying this, but that as well, like, I'm just, some of the ones I've found more recently are just totally entertaining, but really on point, because again, one of these guys' videos that I was just watching, and I'm keeping it anonymous because, like I said, I always just feel wise to, because karmic energies lurk on here too, and I like to, you know, if you find the same people as me, you believe me, if you find who I'm talking about, you would just know, because everyone's unique. But anyway, just totally on point, and that guy keeps picking up on the same shit as me, so he must be a twin flame. Like, that's not what his channel's about, but it's just kind of like, you know, talking about your person. Your person's got a whole lot of bullshit around them, and they're just like, there's people trying to get in their ear that you're not a good person for them, but they're not having it. They're seeing through it now. They couldn't before, but they can. Do you know what I mean? Which is basically the same message I have been given for 2.5 years too. So do you know what I mean? There's more that, you know, there's a lot of folk out there that are trying to fucking enlighten people. It's like, look, if you've got a whole lot of folk around you telling you that the person that you feel is your twin flame is some kind of bad guy or bad gal, really question it. Like, but anyway, it's just, I think it's a skill when you can give a really good reading, but also make people laugh at the same time. And yeah, so really just that, because it's, you know, when you think about it, Leo Moon right now is about the inner child, and it's when people could be quite playful and unique and have their own stamp on it. I just think it's really entertaining. So anyway, I'm just sharing that. And but yeah, there is, to be serious for a minute, there is that, you know, that it's like, I really do feel a lot of divine masculines are beginning to see through who they couldn't see through before. And again, yeah, there is that observer part of me that's like, oh god, it's just the same fucking story all the time. But I really do feel it's the same story, but a lot of the masculine energies now, like, it's manifesting. We're in the season of manifestation, and not for much longer. You know, Taurus is about manifestation. And I really do feel, yeah, it's a lot of this stuff is manifesting. So you deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on. Reach for the stars, orchid, and again, that's my favourite, because these are really my favourite flowers. Emotion, again, I can never decide, because I love rose, I love all flowers, so I'm sure a lot of you will be like that too. Emotional healing, bleeding heart. It's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. So divine feminines, it's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. But divine masculine's feminine side as well, it's safe for you to let go of emotional pain and reach for the stars. So you see how it really doesn't matter. And basically both people, whoever resonates with this, just stop listening to other people's bullshit, like that guy said. Yeah, look, and then look what's on the... Love it. I'll not pick too many more of these, but oh, look, family harmony's behind. So some of it could come from people's family. Open your heart, red rose. And isn't that funny? I just said that's my favourite, and it's interesting. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion you seek. New beginnings, Banksia. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. Yeah, so I really do feel, you know, it's whoever you are, you've gained wisdom from the challenges. You're cleansing your energy of the, you know, a lot of the trauma which I've been sharing is, you know, yeah, look, an emotional healing. A lot of the trauma that is you've been carrying around, baggage from the past. And yeah, you're coming out more enlightened, more wiser. And with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognise that we're one with the divine, and because of that, a lot of twins are, you know, a lot of divine masculines are reaching for the stars. But basically, it just keeps the same message keeps coming out, because the divine masculine is now valuing themselves more, which is what Taurus is about. And you know, particularly Venus in Taurus, because Venus rules Taurus. It's about truly, because you're truly valuing yourself and you're going for what it is you want. That's why you're being able to see through the peer pressure and the people that are trying to pull you away from what you want. And you've just, yeah, you're just more aware of your feelings now, because they've just pulled me to that. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. Yeah, so everybody's at different parts of that. So let me just, what do I do now? So if this is the divine feminine message, this is where I'll give you a message from your divine masculine. Keeping in mind what I said, it's not for everyone. I just pulled up the sacrifice. They just made my hands go to that. So somebody could be, I feel that's like someone is sacrificing. This happens quite a lot if you're new. They always pull me up to the word sacrifice up there in the poster, and of course they're doing it now as I'm talking. But it's like somebody's having to sacrifice something for another. Like, I think it's something to do with sacrificing what other people say. Like, you know, basically choosing to go against the grain with something. And unfortunately, divine masculines usually do get to that point in their journey where that's how it has to be. Yeah, look, thank you. Thank you for being my best friend. Even when I've pushed you away, nobody knows me like you do. So it's that kind of feeling of, it's a person waking up and being like, oh my God, this person has been trying to help me the whole time. And in some cases, you know, I can feel it's like the divine masculine has been like, this person has been nothing but trying to help me tirelessly, even when I have not got it and possibly went against them. I'm thinking, I've been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you and makes me want to reach out to you even more, so look out for songs. I'm planning. I fantasise about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together and how happy we are. I'm so proud of you. But I mean, that one keeps popping out, and it even popped out in the one that I done yesterday. So it could be that that is going to be relevant to some, and for the other ones that you're like, I just don't see how that's going to be a thing. Well, there is. It's kind of like this person just hopes that it can get to that point at some point. So just whatever makes sense. I'm learning who I am. I feel like there's a reason we've been brought together. We have a mission together and want to be a part of that. So I'm learning my lessons, and this is what someone's enlightened themselves to about the fact that they were in denial. I was in denial. I'm sorry I had my real feelings for you. I've always been in love with you, and I'm encouraged for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face. Again, it's that strong communication energy coming through again because of that last degree of Mercury planet communication in Aries. So this could be real time for some people. And Light Weaver, you are the vehicle of light, creating new paths to joy. Weave your magic in the world. Yeah, Divine Feminine, keep weaving your magic because you're waking people up, including your own Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, your own Divine Feminine, yeah, Divine Masculine, 21 minutes, karmic cycles are ending. And vibrational shift, yeah, you're creating a vibrational shift. You're shifting from the polarized world of duality to freedom of the unity. So if you were still very much in the matrix, I feel you're making that transition to fully be in the new earth. And this is what I'm saying about, it's so funny, I remember some of the personal readings I had, like, you know, my own ones, where this was said by a couple of different people to me, that it's like, you just completely live in new earth. Like that, a lot of other people that I've connected with me say that, like, you know, they just know instantly. It's like you're in another dimension, but not like, you know, meaning it in a nice way. Like they were quite struck by how just attuned to those energies I already was. But there was a lot said to me about there was going to be a certain point where I was just like nothing to do with any of the lower vibrational sort of energies. So it doesn't mean I don't still connect with people that are completely spiritually asleep. Like, I mean, I absolutely do. But it's yeah, like it's just I'm able to bring people into that more magical world quite easily, like whether it be through my work or my personal life, if they want to come, that is, do you know what I mean? Like, because some people want to stay in the doom and gloom of their south node and repeating karmic lessons with karmic people, karmic divine mistakes. Like, it's just, it is what it is, you know, no judgment on it. It's just something, well, you might be like, why the fuck are people want to stay in the pain of that? But you don't realise when you're in it. Like, you know, that's why I always say, like, look, I didn't realise for a while when I was in things that weren't good for me, and then when I woke up, I just got away from that, and then they pulled my eyes to, I'm coming to get you and make you mine. So, but basically this is about the divine masculines too, are shifting from polarized world to duality of freedom and unity of heart. So the more you feminines get in that state of weaving your magic into the world, however that be. Like for me, it's just sharing my frequency, sharing my healing, you know, attracting the souls I'm meant to attract just by shining bright. Like, well, there we go, that's the star thing. Like, that's what my Leo midheaven is meant to be, on a public platform, shining as bright as I can so that the soul family come. And they're just reminding me that, you know, I'm not going to celebrate every single landmark, but it was when I got the email saying that we'd reached 225 subscribers, it did hit me, because I went back and checked, and it was only the 8th of May that I reached 200,000. So to jump up that much, and they're definitely lying about the views that my main videos get. I've known that for ages, but that doesn't add up. Like, my shorts do gain more of the viewers, but it's like I've said before, like, my returning viewers are basically the amount of subscribers I've got. Now, I'm quite a geek when it comes to YouTube stats. That's quite amazing. Like, if that continues like that, that kind of blows my mind because, and I'm not saying it will, but just now it is. Like, there's some days I go to it and it's the same amount of people that watch all my stuff, like, come back. So that can't be right, because there's definitely going to be some people that only watch the shorts and don't watch the bigger videos. But whatever it is, I'm grateful that you choose to do, yeah, that you come home to hang with the soul family. An exciting change in home or lifestyle bring positive improvements, new energy. Now that's quite amazing because I haven't seen that card yet. And how's this for a synchronicity? My mum was just telling me that one of her best friends is moving house on the new moon, which is in July. And I thought, I bet it's in Cancer because Cancer is home, and it is. So the new moon in Cancer, if that's your moon or you've got Cancer somewhere, is in July. So there's some kind of synchronicity about somebody watching this must be moving house. Maybe you're even moving house around Dame, but there's some kind of things to do with changes in homes and things like that, because and Taurus is the second house of your home. So like Cancer is your home and family, but so is Taurus because it's your finances and your material things, and I see it as your home as well. And wow, oh my god, I love it. Divine Feminine on the Divine Feminine message. And remember, it's for Divine Masculine's feelings too. Flow is in the rhythm of divine heart, your cosmic gateway to all creation. And look, this is amazing. Look, that's what the message has been, because I'm just delivering God's message. Look, Divine Feminine Muse. And this is what I was saying on the live. This is what this is how you know. Like, basically, it's like, that's when you know it's your twin flame. If you are working on yourself and you're healing, if the other person follows you, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you're doing the healing on yourself, and then at some point and this is what you don't get to know, you don't get to decide when that happens. But it's like, if it's your true twin flame, they will be inspired by the divine. It's like I always say, divine to me is God, and they're divine unions, right? They're orchestrated by God. So it's, you know what I mean? That's not the bit that you're in charge of. But basically, it's like, you'll be a muse to your own divine masculine, who will then be guided to do whatever in their life. You're a source of inspiration. Become the muse of your own life and breathe imagination into your soul. And again, if you are divine feminine that is doing bigger work for the collective, like in front of other people, then you're inspiring other people to, you know, it's all a knock-on effect. It's just amazing. I love it. But you also need to take that stillness, which now I get why they got me to say that I'm going to film as many as I can today, because I've got more energy in a Leo moon. And then it means that I've got something to release over the next week, but I can have like a week to myself. In the quietness of the moment, you can hear your inner voice more clearly. Beautiful. You've got to take time for yourself, Divine Feminine. So some of you need to hear that. And I'm just, is there any, what other cards do you want to use? Kind of do want to use these, but I mean, I kind of don't want, oh yeah, wow. So when I'm trying to get them out of the box, right, my hand stopped at message of love and inspiration. So it's the same as the muse. There's no one else who inspires me the way you do. I'm so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me the strength and courage to strive for more out of life. Oh yay, no spelling mistakes. These cards are banter. We're going to have fun with them. They're what I would call knockoff cards. So whenever I talk about knockoffs or fakies or phonies, it always reminds me of, at least somebody watching this has been detoured by a false twin flame or a karmic partner, but to me there's a bit of a difference with that. Like, somebody that's has even used the word or hinted that they're someone's twin flame when they're not, or they're someone's divine feminine, or even soulmate, that to me is more like, you know, it's a knockoff. You're trying to be something you're not. Whereas it's different if someone's a karmic partner. Oh, twin flames are bullshit, soulmates are bullshit, but you're my person. Like, that's not, you know. So there's specific cases, or there's worse, there's copycat. And that, you know, I never used to pick up on that as much, but it's come through a few times because I've helped people where that's happened to, and it's creepy as fuck. But it is when somebody's literally watched a divine feminine or been close around them somehow, and then they soak up parts of your personality, and then they'll seek out, they'll seek out your person and try to, I don't know, convince them that they're their person. Is fucked up. But anyway, so message of love. I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I'm not. I miss you every day and night. I'm curious to know what you've been doing, how your day go by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think about me? I'm feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love. I will, I promise. Yeah. So, you know, there's a lot of let's pull one more. Whoa. So yeah, look, there's that again. So there is communication coming in for, again, I know it just makes you laugh. It sounds like so urgent. It sounds like it's now energy, but it's just like this will catch up, like what I'm saying, or some people could be at it. I need to talk to you and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I'll be waiting to hear back from you. So polite. You're nurturing, magnetic, passionate queen of my life. Your light shines bright. That's very Leo. This is very dramatic. And guides through me in my darkness. You feel like home to me. Wait a minute, I'll finish reading it, but I'm gobsmacked. And I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. Right, why I'm gobsmacked is because earlier, one of the first songs that went off on my alarm was, it feels like home to me, feels like home to me, feels like I'm on my way back where I came from or belong, can't remember. But it's the very intimate shower scene in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So, you know, the whole, again, I've channeled about that film loads because it's one of my favourites. It's quite a lot of our favourites around here. But the whole gist of that is, you know, they're cat and mouse with each other the whole film and playing games with one another. And that's quite a vulnerable moment where they're both quite real with each other. So, so I could be describing something coming up there like that. So, and then let's shuffle some of these and then I can find the thumbnail after. But, wow, beautiful energies. So what have we got? Signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, I feel you are getting lots of signs and synchronicities. Good, bad and indifferent is what I'm going to say. And so just look out for that, you know, because when good stuff's coming for you, like what I say, the devil energy can, you know, and the devil energy can use anyone to pull you back from being in a high energy. But just look out for different signs and synchronicities coming your way that are both encouraging you and exciting you, but then things that are knocking you off your path. So just make sure you're cleansing your energy in the way that you do. I'm actually going to finish this by doing the grounding meditation that I sometimes do at the start, because that's what they're guiding me to do lately. It's just more people need it. You know, there was, when I'd done a series before, I actually done it at the start of every single video, which does take a bit more of my energy to do, but they're telling me to do it, so I don't mind. Divine timing, yeah, a serendipitous event. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's, I know what they're saying. Like, for some people, divine timing is now. So it's not everyone, but for some people, divine timing is now, and it's a lot of reasons. Astrologically, you know, the energy is moving forward, and it's divine timing is now for some people. So that's how I'm going to leave that. But please like, comment, subscribe, share it with anyone else on the twin flame journey that you might think will enjoy it, and thank you. Thank you, old school OGs, old days, for hanging around, and thank you for the hashtag newbies. And yeah, come and join us on a Monday, because I really do feel Monday Night Lives might be the new Mediumship Monday, because I knew they were wanting me to do that at some point. But yeah, we're ending it at 33 minutes. Jesus, forgiveness energy in there, forgiving communication, going both ways. I feel lovely. I'll do the Divine Masculine one now. See you later.